some other big games, and there's really one big game, and it doesn't even matter when it is. It could be a week from now, a month from now, but the only people in this room care about. And Coach, I'm going to ask you, just give me a winner or a loser. And Coach, you may want to break it down. Mark, I know you don't want to right now, but I'm going to make you. December 29th, Kentucky and Louisville are playing in a basketball game. And I know we're not a basketball show, but who do you think's going to win that one?
I have to pick Kentucky. And the only reason why is they're ranked. They're ranked 19th in the country right now. Calipari always does a decent job. He continues to just keep getting those young freshmen in and young freshmen to the NBA, and they've been phenomenal at it. So, and he's got the reputation as a great recruiter and a great developer.
I've known John Calipari. We've been friends, exchanged different coaching ideas and philosophies. He's done a tremendous job. But I look for Louisville to win the football or basketball game, and here's the reason why. Number one, it is at home. Make no mistake about it. And Kentucky has a tendency to turn the football over. The one thing Kentucky can do is rebound. They don't have an awful lot of assists. And when you look at comparable teams, both of them played Seton Hall. Both of them played very, very well. Was both very, very close. I think the fact that it's played at Louisville gives them the edge. However, you'll probably have SEC officials. I'm not saying officials are dishonest, but they call the game differently. In other words, they maybe allow a little bit more contact in their conference than they do, and you have to adjust. Plus, they're used to calling Kentucky games instead of so. It might go not because they're dishonest, but it's just a different way you look at things. But I look for Louisville to win the game. They run that full court press all over, and Kentucky is going to have some trouble. It's going to be a great football game, very, very intense. I promise you, it's going to be a lot closer than your football game was. I hope that Louisville scores as much as Kentucky did in football.
You're talking about officials. Spoken from a man that put an official in a headlock on the sidelines of a national television game.
I was just trying to get his attention. The guy's name was Tom Thurman. It's a true story. What happened? We're playing BYU. The game's over. They've been holding us the whole game. And we blitz Peter Burgess. He's coming free. The center reaches over and puts a headlock on and pulls him down. True story. So I called timeout. I called Tom Thurman. I put my arm around him, and I said, is this a penalty? Because if it isn't, I need to teach that technique. It's a lot more effective than what we're trying to block linebacker, and that's how that happened.
Well, there you have the basketball game. Just so you know, our sponsors, DFH, your answer in heating and cooling. I think, Alex, Chris, you want a red one or a blue one, you can put either one. You can suit them. And Parks and Weisberg, you can get them a red house if they need to or a blue house.